What does all the spiritual questing boil down to? It boils down to nothing. Just ordinary life. That is not even life. And there's no one outside that can look at it and say that is life. But ordinary life, that's as close as words almost can get, I suppose. Although there are many different ways of expressing, not that there are any expressors. There's nowhere to get to. There is no path. There is no one on the path. There is no one getting anywhere. Anything that can seemingly be attained will leave. Only apparently though, because anything that is attained is a mental construct or a concept, a thought, an idea. Mosquitoes. God damn it, why did they come now? There were no mosquitoes when I didn't record a video. They come under the umbrella and try to sting. Nothing, like... It is, like some people apparently have said, the freedom, this freedom is the freedom from the need to attain anything. And it's also the freedom from the need to get away from anything. And there aren't apparent things. There are no things that appear. There are no apparent things that appear to appear and to disappear. There's a deer. Look. At least one. I'm looking for psychedelic mushrooms, if it's the season yet or not, for possible microdosing later. For later. I've never, and for no apparent reason maybe. Did I catch or did the video catch the deer or not? I don't know. So this is emptiness. The world is emptiness. Emptiness is the world. The apparent so-called world, without anyone calling it a world. Emptiness is form, form is emptiness, but that is also a mental understanding. That deer that seemingly appeared has no concept of a world. It doesn't have that concept of everything is empty and full, or everything is empty, or everything is emptiness, or it doesn't have these concepts, these comprehensions. So this is just a pointer, but is it really a pointer if there's no one? Ooh, I almost stepped on it. God damn it. Luckily I didn't. A big frog. One sees this rarely, but I guess they come out during the rain. That's cool. And very cool that I didn't step on it, but fuck, that was close. Gotta be more careful. So empty concepts appearing to happen, so to speak, without anyone speaking and without anyone hearing or listening. But there is hearing. Hearing appears to, be the case. Hearing, seeing, tasting, smelling, touching, thought processes due to, first of all, the organs, but there is also hearing and seeing, at least usually, and chronological time of some sort in dreams, in night dreams. And that isn't dependent on ears or eyes. So maybe this is the same, kind of like a dream. Cannot be verified really. This just seems to be more long lasting and more stable, but it's not a, that's based on memory, and that's an appearance also, memory and perception and mentations. Where should I go from? So apparently I cannot stop, because right away if I stop the mosquitoes will catch me. There's something here, another animal, or is it just a pine cone? Was it a pine cone? Yeah, I guess. Fell from the tree. So I walk up there along this jogging or whatever walking path. There's a vista. I don't know how it looks in the rain out to the city. I've been walking quite a bit according to memory and according to present comprehension of the body and how it is feeling. Not that there is anyone walking, but the I word seems to refer to the body basically just. And the body is not an I, the body is just a body. Apparent body perceptioning that appears to be going on solidly and changefully. Solidly and changefully. Solidly, changefully, kind of. Yeah, I was listening to Stephen Wolinski, who was, well, this is just conventional sloppy language. He described himself as a, if I remember correctly, a disciple of Nisargadatta Maharaj. And he was talking about apparent things that appear to appear. But even that is not the case. There aren't, strictly speaking, there aren't apparent things that appear to appear, or there aren't things that appear to appear, and there aren't things, of course. Things are kind of like thinks, THINKS, like Alan Watts said. But it's more like, instead of there are apparent things that appear or that appear to appear, it's more like it appears or it seems like there are things, or it seems like there are apparent appearances that appear to appear. This is really difficult language, like annoying kind of language, I know, but that's kind of more like how it actually is. Everything is just empty, and these are just words, empty words, meaningless. And where is any of this when any kind of mental comprehension, aka concepting or thoughts end? Where is it? Where are these? Where's the issue? Where's the issue when the issuing of thoughts stop happening, apparently? Okay, I'll turn the camera away because there are people. Oh, she's not coming here. Goddamn mosquito. So in the end, it seems like there's no one that needs to act a particular way, but there is also no one that has the freedom to act any way it wants. That's also false. So, quote, I am free to be any way I want, or I am free to do anything I want. That is not the case either. That's also false. So if it seems like there's someone there that is separate, like a separate self, which doesn't actually exist, but if it seems like that, then that's an illusion. If it seems like there's someone there who has arrived at something and can finally rest as that someone, that's also false and illusory. That self does not exist ever. There's just apparent so-called selfing. Actually, that's not correctly said. It's more like it seems like there is apparent selfing based on, and this is said based on memory and comprehension, and it's just coming out kind of spontaneously. I'm not in the best of health, but I was able to climb the hill. I mean, I've been walking already like maybe 11 kilometers, and I didn't, when I woke up I wasn't in the best of, well, I'm in a decent condition. Yesterday was pretty bad. I don't know if there's some mold in my